Welcome everybody, this is Danger Boat South here, and I've officially run out of ideas. And well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a tier list on Magical Vacation and Star Sign. But it's not gonna be about, like, you know, the characters themselves, the magic, all that type of stuff. Nah, man. I'm gonna rate their drip. What are they wearing, and is it good looking or not? I'm gonna rank this on a couple of different factors. Mainly, what if I wore it? Would I look cool in it? Or does it just look good in general? I don't really know. Basically, this is going to be a heavily opinionated list, so please argue with me in the comment section. Alright, let's get it going. First up on our list is Avalon. Yeah, the space police guy you face in the water temple area. How do you really judge someone like this? It's kind of difficult. I mean, he doesn't wear a shirt. He has like those branches on his head, and he's kind of like one of those like ladies in the clams that you open up and there's a lady inside or a mermaid. He's trying to emulate that because, I don't know, the dress and the long pants. I guess you could just rate that as it is. I mean, he's not bad for personal sake, but the clam just kind of makes him stand out a little bit more. I don't know, if I was wearing the clam, I think I would get a lot of weird looks, so I wouldn't say he's gonna get bullied, per se. More like it'll work in a cosplay, but let's just say it might not be the best one. Next up on our list is Arancia. And honestly, she's got some really good drip. Like, some really particularly great drip. I mean, she's cute just wearing it already. Usually orange is not really a great color to work with. The orange, purple, and like dark orange and red, that somehow just works. It makes her look like she's wearing an autumn dress, and it looks great. And if I saw a child wearing this, yeah, I would say it's very cute. So, yeah, she's got some style. Wouldn't say it's ultimate drip material, but she's got some good style. Next, we got my boy Balskimo, the bus driver. I mean, he's got something on at least. He's got a hat, a shirt, and a tie, but you realize that nothing's kind of covering anything else. Hell, if you look closely enough, you might be questioning his belly button placement. You know what, man? He's just... This is why we made this tier. He's just kind of naked. Not the last one and not the first one. We have Principal Piscotti. Yeah, okay. He's actually got some pretty good drip, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of the bright green pants. That's a very odd color for a pair of pants. I don't think I've ever seen a man wear green pairs of pants. But the gown and like the light shirt, the hat especially, kind of normal for the most part. I can see someone wearing this and, you know, he won't get bullied for it, but like, it works. It works. It's definitely an outfit I could see someone wearing. The green pants though, that's gonna dock him a few points. Next we got my girl Blueberry. A lot of vibrant colors. I see like green, orange, blue, purple, even some pink and brown too. Like, she has a lot of colors. Wouldn't say it works all well. I'm also not a huge fan of the massive legs exposed, but if I wore something like this, it would look really weird. But I don't think it's particularly bad. I think it's on the borderline of she's got drip, but she's also kind of normal-ish. It's like on the border of it, but not like particularly great with it. Next we have Bree. How do we rate Bree, guys? How do we rate Bree? Well, I think the top is fine for the most part, but then you just get to the lower half and you're just questioning, yeah, what are you doing, girl? And like, the big shoes I can kind of see, but then we have the giant heart as well. How are you gonna make that one work? Listen, I would say, I would be willing to put this in only works in cosplays, but if I just see you wearing like the very, dare I say, slutty outfit, I will bully you for it. I don't care if you're a very attractive woman. Girl, put some pants on. That one character that has a render, you know, the one in Honey Mint, white caramel fudge flake with whipped cream on top. I can't remember the full name because I'm a fake fan, I guess. This was an interesting one because it raises the question, how do I rate a poor guy's drip? I mean, for someone who's in poverty, he doesn't have the worst drip. He got the fancy hat, and I like the color scheme with the cutest bow I ever seen. I wouldn't say I would bully him because he's, you know, like that, but I would say it works in a cosplay. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's normal-ish either, honestly. I'm not really huge on the color scheme, but I think it's yeah, you're definitely under Avalon. Okay, so next up we have both the Brownie and Shallot. We're gonna put both of them there because they're mostly identical. How do I rate these two? One's like 50% beard, and both of them are 40% hat. I mean, I like the long sleeves on them. That's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, they have some pretty normal, like, outfits aside from the massive hat. Like, I can see it, but I wouldn't say it's like biscotti tier or blueberry. They're okay. But then we got Cabernet. And I won't lie, he's got something good going on. I like his outfit a lot. He's got that like Luffy straw hat on top of a straw like umbrella. That's kind of funny. And he also has the braids, the ear piercings. Bro, he's got something going on. I like that. Like, if I wore this, I think I would actually look kind of cool in this. I like him. I actually really like him. He's definitely gonna be high up in the tier. I think he's not as cool as Arancia, but definitely up there in style. But you want to see someone who's really up there in the style, we got both my boy Calderoste and the Pirate Otter. We're gonna put these two because they have very similar outfits, and I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. The only time I'm gonna put Calderoste in like the highest tier imaginable. Like, bro, this is like, I don't understand, but he's got a lot of good drip. But come on, look at them. They're dapper as hell. And the other one looks like a pirate. Like the clamshell necklace. I'm a big fan of what their outfits are. I'm not huge on the fact that they're mostly shirtless, but I'll let it slide. I mean, honestly, I feel like these could go either way for the most part, because one has a cool little dagger. And I do like myself a little dagger, but he's got a fancy bowler hat. He's like a cooler biscotti. Next up, we got Candy. I mean, the outfit itself, I like the colors. The light purple and cyan looks really nice together. And I do like the rings and all that such. I just don't like how exposed it looks. It's not as bad as, like, Bree, but I'm also concerned that it's on, like, a 12-year-old. Let's just be completely fair. You have a bit more decency than Bree, at least. That's all I can really say. But you want to see my least favorite drip? That, my friend, is my boy Cassis. Some people have told me that these are overalls. What about this is overalls? I've seen overalls, they don't look like that. You want to see what overalls look like in the exact same list? Look at me straight in the eye and tell me which one looks more like overalls to me. Cassis just looks like he's wearing a onesie, and that is the least intimidating thing I could see on a guy who hacks a bunch of swords. He's like Farmer Mario, but like not as cool. So I'm gonna be blunt with this one. You're gonna get bullied on this one, like actually bullied. If I see you wearing this in public, oh, it's like an hour-long roast session. I'm sorry. I know people are gonna get angry at this one. I like Cassis as a character. He's very powerful. You can't look at this and say that this is drip, bro. You can't tell me and look at this. All right, next up, two little nudies over here, huh? Chocolate is by far the worst offender of this. The only thing he has is like birds on his head, and I don't think that's really covering much. So yeah, you're definitely up there in like the worst category imaginable. But then Chai over here, Chai, my boy, he at least got something. He's got some shoes, and you can categorize that as drip. And you know what? They're mostly rain boots. I'm not even gonna lie, it's mostly rain boots. But I do like the belt, too. That's also pretty good. And, like, the braids, the rings on it, the choker on his neck. Why does he have a choker? That's really weird, but I don't know. He's my boyfriend, so he can make the choices for him. You know what? Yeah, he's definitely, like, the highest of the kind of naked tier. We got Cider. And I'm gonna be completely honest. Cider looks awesome. I love this outfit so much. Again, bright yellow not bright yellow, but like that yellowish doesn't really work that well. It works well here. Like this is cool. Like if I saw like a grade schooler wearing this, I would think it's adorable. It has like the same like Arancia type beat, but I think it's actually better because I like the colors a little bit better than the orange that she has. And like the hat and scarf, oh, it just makes them look so cool. It just makes them look so goddamn cool. And let's just do a lightning round of all the cat people in Magical Vacation and Star Sign, because let it be known, the artist Shinichi Kamioka really likes cat people. Like, to an unhealthy degree at some point. 9 kittens in a litter, all for one individual life, bro. Let's actually cover the males first. And Nectar over here, this is probably the most standard outfit in the entire series. Like, This man only has overalls and he works with it, so yeah, he's definitely the poster child of the kind of normal tier. Darum, also kind of normal-ish, but I actually kind of like his outfit. Like, this one's kind of normal too, but like on the basis of I could see an old man wearing this, kind of fitting for the old man cat character, and it works. His outfit works. I like his color scheme. It's normal. Definitely like not biscotti cool, but like cooler than like brownies and nectar over here. Cocoa and Nectar. That's her name, I'm pretty sure. That's what the wiki told me. How do I really judge someone who's wearing like a purple tarp over her body? Oh, not purple tarp, like a purple towel. Like, I like purples, like deep purples, but like, I don't know. This one just doesn't work for me. It's not great, but it's also not bad. I'm not gonna bully someone just wearing this, so would I really call it kind of normal? No, again, this only works in a cosplay sort of thing. But then we have Nectar, and this girl is just normal. Like, she's just really normal. I like her outfit. This looks like something a nurse would wear, which she was trying to nurse them back to health from being a dodo, so yeah, this is kind of normal. Actually, would I really say it's better than the brownies? No, not really. What do I like better, dresses or overalls? That's kind of the real questions I should be asking. Simonla and Farna. Hey, the pants are okay, but like then you get to the top where they're like, screw shirts, I'm just gonna throw on the first thing I see. Oh look, a blue cloth. Perfect. Actually, honestly, I feel like you're gonna get bullied with this one on. Or at least I'm gonna get bullied with something like this wearing. The massive pants just kind of stand out with the blue top. I'm gonna make so many enemies with this video. It's not even, like, close. Farna, though, I like the princess aesthetic. Like, she looks like a princess. The nice, hot, like, lavender color. It works. It really works. I wouldn't say it's like, it got some style. Definitely much better than her friend. I would say it's better than Cabernet. And then we have Gamelon. Look, I am probably going to be a hypocrite if I put this in S tier, but just look how much jewelry she has. Like, come on, you really can't deny how much drip she's got. She's got a lot going on, especially with that, like, drape towel. I don't know, at least she's a little bit more covered than Brie, at least. A little bit. I only say a little bit because, again, you're not leaving much to the imagination. It's like I could edit it right off. I didn't edit it off, trust me. No, you know what? I'm gonna make some enemies with this one. I wouldn't think it's better than the ultimate drip category over here. You know what? Same goes for Lemon, too. I do like her outfit. She's actually a bit more covered, and the big gloves and boots are kind of goofy. It's not bad. It's not really that bad. I actually really like it. If you got some bling, you're gonna get some drip. That's all I'm really gonna say. So at least call yourself better than Gamelon. I just don't like it on a 14-year-old. And last of not least, the cat people. We got Parfait. It's actually pretty normal. It's like a ninja gi with a turban. Nothing substantial, nothing like out of the way. It's pretty standard for the most part. I wouldn't even say it like works in cosplays. Definitely better than like the ROM over here. Definitely decent to half decent. Now let's get back to the normal one, starting with probably the biggest person I want to bully on this entire list. Oh my god, Knucklestorm. What is this outfit, bro? What is this outfit? You look so cringe, bro. You actually look so cringe in that. The red doesn't even look that bad, but like, you look at the sandals, then like the green hair, and then all topped up with this bright orange look. It's so gross. It is actually gross. I'm going to bully you with this. Honestly, more than Cass's. Ender, can you like change Knucklestorm's like outfit to make it look a little bit more appealing so my eyes don't bleed every time I see his shirt? How do I judge this guy? How do I judge a dwarf? Like, literally, how do I judge him? He's like 40% beard, 40% hat, and 40% and like 20% shoes. How do you judge someone like that? Honestly, he deserves his own exclusive tier of, I'm gonna let you decide to put him. He ain't naked. I don't think he's naked under there, but I don't think you'll get bullied for wearing this. If you want to talk about good-ass drip, look at Ganache and Vanilla. Oh, like the dark purple. Oh, it works so well. Like, I just love these two Like, oh god, the deep purple with like the light colored accents as well. Even like the hairstyle, it works really well. I'm a sucker for purple, and if you can rock a purple, it looks good. That's just all I'm gonna say. You know, we're gonna do another lightning round where I'm just gonna rank and judge the protagonists. It's as simple as that. First up, we have the magical vacation protags, the standard ones where you can just play them normally. I don't know, they're pretty good. They're kind of average. I would definitely say it's like above Jerome, at least for the male. I like the female a bit better, but also it's still pretty average. I guess we're just gonna put them above each other. They're next to each other. Look at the dark protags, the one where you get 100 friends and become a dark mage. Easiest top tier I ever had to play. Honestly, better than Ganache and Vanilla, honestly. I like them so much more. Mainly, it's the hats. The hats also just sell it to me. I think the dark green and the purple work perfectly together. But it's mostly in terms of preference. Do you like the dark green and purple? Or like the full-on purple with some reds? That's up to you, but I'm a personal fan of color matching, and it looks perfect on the male protag. Easiest, probably gonna be the greatest one in this entire category. But then we immediately fall off to the light protags. Actually, the male one doesn't look that bad. I wouldn't say it's, yeah, he's got something going on. I wouldn't say he's got some style. The female one, what happened here? Why did you take off your shirt? Like, you ain't leaving much to the imagination here, bro. Like, come on, stop it. The hat, the only thing that's saving you is the hat, and it's kind of mid, honestly. Very, very mid. I'm gonna say it only works in cosplays. That's all I can really say. And then finally we have the star sign protagonist, male and female. I think the female kind of works a lot better. It's like a blueberry type beat, but the male one also isn't that bad. But I think the hat kind of sells it for me. And then like the boy, you're kind of like over here next to the other protags. You're definitely better than the light protag, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna fill up the rest of the categories, starting with my boy Gil, Mudflap, and Mocha. When I look at like Gil, all I can see is that shell, and that's like the worst part. Like that's the part I'm not supposed to look at. He's got some Adam type drip, bro. Like how do I really work with this? At least he has more common decency than Chocolate. I'll give him that. Maybe even more than Balskimo. Mocha / Latte. My question is, how do you rate an exoskeleton? Honestly, I don't even think he's naked. I just think he's just an anomaly. I feel like I just have to judge the robot as he is. And you know what? Mocha is just cool in his own right. We have Kale. And every time I see Kale, I just think of this decrepit old man found on the streets talking about the heat death of the universe. He might pull a knife, but that's about it. I'm bullying you for this. I'm literally bullying you for this. I wouldn't say it's bad as, like, Crayola McGee over here, but, like, it's not as bad. He at least has some variety. He at least has not as much variety, but actually pulls across as the crazy old guy. Kind of well, honestly. So King Gorgonzola just kind of looks like a king, and that's about it. It works for generations, and I assume it works generations here, so everything is like fine, and then you see like the random blue fire at the top. Like that's kind of metal, I'm not even going to lie. He can beat you up and take names. Like that's all I can really say though. I wouldn't say he's like ultimate drip. He's got some style though. So Crescent. Again, I just kind of have to rate a poor person, and I kind of feel bad doing that, but I would say he's better than Brioche. Kirsch, he's pretty standard for the most part. Nothing really like too crazy. He's pretty standard. I would say he's definitely a little bit better than like the other protags, but nothing like Parfait tier. Parfait is really the gatekeeper between this and like being good in style. How do I judge Lassie? Honestly, I've always been weirded out by Lassie's like outfit. Like I get the big sandals for her massive feet. Take that as what you will. But like, what is she wearing? Like, what is that like orange? Is that like a coat? Or is it like a onesie? I don't really know. It's weird and I don't really get it, but it kind of works. I like the color scheme along with her, but I wouldn't really be caught wearing an orange like jumpsuit sort of thing. I'll say it only works in cosplays. At me you want, but it's definitely not good. You're kind of with the other poverty tiers. Look at my man Chard. Like, what is going on over here? Like, I know the head and the mask makes him stand out a lot, but like his normal outfit, he has that like ganache and like dark protag drip. Like, he looks really cool. Even like the mask itself, pretty sick, not even going to lie. He's like weird, but also a villain, and villains need some iconic drip, and he is much cooler than Kale. Like, much cooler. I would say, like, he's cooler than the other villains. As you can tell, I like a certain color scheme, if you can't already imagine. Next up, we have a pretty basic one. Millie LaFew. She just wears a pink dress, and it's very standard. I would probably say it's better than the other dress. Beak Fowler. Kinda nice, but also pretty average. It's mostly just a green, like, karate gi, I guess. Nothing too outrageous, nothing too outstanding. Honestly, pretty standard, but I'm not a huge fan of the light green. Honestly, these two have a very similar outfit style, so I think it's only fair that these two kind of share a same spot. Detective Bangnet and a Space Police Trooper. I think it's fair to rank them both because they have the exact same outfit. Well, one has a lighter blue and the other one's dark. One is just a budget stormtrooper, and I'll be honest, if you're walking around a stormtrooper, you're more than likely going to be at a cosplay convention. At least better than the other ones over here. You have some effort put involved, but the Bangnet, if you're just walking around with that, I could see it. Wouldn't say it's iconic as like a cosplay or something like that, but you're pretty standard. I wouldn't really put it any higher than just the end of kind of normal. Muzzle Flash. My dude over here is crazy. Like, he doesn't have the shirt, but he has the muscles, and he's got a really good color scheme. Like, red, brown, and orange, that works so well together. But honestly, I can't see anyone walking around with a bunch of metal clanking around your waist. But it's definitely the king of the cosplay tiers. Anyways, I'm gonna get really assaulted with my next prompt. Magical Vacation Madeline, really decent. Star Sign Madeline, I don't like it. I don't get it. Listen, like the pink dress, it's really overdone, but it's a lot more like visually more appealing than Millie's. Okay, it's a pretty okay, like, dress, pretty standard for the most part, but then Madeline from Star Sign, I don't even really know what I'm looking at. I like the color scheme. The pinks, the dark blue, the light blue, works pretty well. The butterfly, like, thing, that's also a pretty standard thing, but everything just falls apart when I realize that she's wearing assless chaps. She looks so weird. I always thought it was a belt, but then people started pointing out, oh yeah, that's just exposed skin. And I just don't like that. I'm sorry. Her Magical Vacation outfit is so much better. Would I really bully someone who's 800 years old and will probably kill me? Probably not. But you at least have a bit more modesty than the other ones. I'll give you that at least. Olive. It's hard to explain her outfit, but if I saw a girl also named Olive, they would probably wear something like this. It's weird to explain, and I don't know if that would make sense to people, but she just looks like she would wear that. It's okay. It's a pretty standard outfit. Nothing too outrageous or egregious. It's average. Average to above average, I'll say. I wouldn't say it's really royalty or like ninja gear. And I wouldn't even really say like, I would say like between the pro tags. Yeah, between them. They're okay. I also don't want Tortilla to be the last character I rank, so we're just gonna rank him now. He's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Again, he's got the ganache drip, like that dark green and purple with like the massive hearts. Honestly, it works. Like, his outfit really works. I say he's got some drip. Definitely around what the other king is. So, Mugwort, the last of the Space Police troop, like admins or whatever. How do I really judge someone like this? Like, how do I judge someone like this? He looks really weird. But like the completely shirtless man wearing the starfish body. You know what? No, I'm gonna have my bias side. I also want to even it out. I'm gonna bully this man. I wouldn't say I would bully him as much as like the other ones down in the bottom, but bro is basically shirtless. PB&J. I bet like no one knew that this was the caterpillar that talks to you in the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the Dark Realm, gives you the dark map. Yeah, this guy has a human form, and he actually looks really nice. Why is he a caterpillar? Why did he literally go from like a 10 to a 0 in like a single transformation? And like, honestly, he's pretty standard for the most part. He's kinda has like Madeline dress sort of style, and I like that. Peach, my little friendly envoy. I like her outfit, like the pink. Like most people, I kind of like the pink in this sort of style more than Madeline, honestly. I also like the frilly little hat and the heart. It's pretty good. I would say that she got some style. Yeah, I'd say like this is kind of like some of the good styles, like the really good drip. Not really like the best, but I would like this outfit. Next we got Lord Persimmons, I guess that's his name. He's good. I mean, again, the purple, but like there's not really any complementing colors to the purple. Like it's mostly just wearing a purple cloak with a purple hat. And I guess he has some jewels, so, I mean, it shouldn't be unfair to put him in, like, the higher tiers. I would say he's more or less down here because, like, I don't know, nothing's really standing out to me aside from the jewels in purple, and I kind of like it. Again, I think he's kind of like that poverty type sort of guy. He's poor, but, like, he's working out for what he's got, and he's pretty cool for that. I wouldn't bully someone like this, but I think it would make for a really funny little cosplay. But he's got like the best poverty drip. So next up we got Rogan Josh. He's got like that turban and like the everything else. It's okay. Not like a great outfit, but standard enough for me to say like I could see someone wearing this. Probably around where like the other like turbans are. Anyways, we got Sesame over here. And honestly, Sesame just deadass looks like a schoolboy. Like, this looks like a guy who sits in the back of the class, back of music class, just listening to his headphones. Probably listening to, like, Black Parade or something. My Chemical Romance-ass type beat. So you know what? We're gonna put him at, like... He's, like, the poster child of standard tier, along with Nectar. Pistachio is weird. I love his outfit. It's adorable as all heck. But the pants on the head, that kind of makes it weird. I mean, you could really call it pants. You could call it, like, a hat with, like, overextended, like, tips. But I don't know. But he's cute. He's cute. I think this would be, like, literally one of the cutest cosplays. Like, I would see a dog wearing this, and if that makes any sense. And then we have the last two characters of the day. Pico, honestly... He's kind of got that curse strip, but he's a little bit cooler. He's got like the belt and like the wings on his cap or whatever they are called, the horns. Still kind of normal-ish. Like I see someone wearing this and not get bullied. Sorbet is really nice. Like I like her outfit. Definitely like a blueberry like type outfit. I think I like blueberries a little bit more, and Sorbet kind of just fits with that sort of vibe. And I think that works. But that is all the characters. If I missed any, they probably don't have good renders, or they just don't exist in my mind. But anyways, if you want to see more tier lists, just let me know. I want to experiment with a different type of video. I'm very tired and hungry. I had to record this twice, so hopefully this recording does not get corrupted. Bye.